My Mother by Stephen Sinclair. Nobody will ever write a book about my mother, greatest and best of women. Her face as dear to me as in the long ago, when she was a young giantess who knew everything. More so, as I now know, neither thing is true. She comes into her kitchen for something she wants, and barrels through her boys with amicable obliviousness, even though they outweigh her multiple times over. And one of them has been opening jars and getting things from high shelves for her for longer than he cares to think about. She sees they've been drinking in there and rolls her eyes with mock indignation, for she is the sculptress who knocked away their worst edges. The flaws left are in the stone, not her neglect. Poor old woman, she says, that's what I get for having Highland men. And they laugh with her, with an ease that says everything. One of them shows her the bottle and says, "It's okay, mother, it's French, not the cork stuff they sell in UK supermarkets." She has never had nice things. People have looked down their noses at her for her voice, that is very central belt. But then trips over words like television and celebration, so that it lilts with the sound of the hills she has lived in for so long, so that her boys laugh and say she sounds more West Highland than they are. She will not talk about what she calls her funny ancestry, but it was there when she took the big sea, and would not talk about a brave fight, because it wouldn't be fair to people with things you can't do anything about. They're not any more brave than me. Let's just be thankful it's not the 1970s. There, in the way she came out of the hospital and said, "What do people want for dinner?" Don't worry, we wouldn't let her. She got completely better and said, "At least I wasn't ill in America." How do you argue with or even thank a person who showed you what a book is? One of her boys once asked her. He said it was an unfair advantage. And she said, "You thank me with the lovely things you write, but don't you think some of the words and references are a bit obscure? Not everyone is as clever as you. Think of those poor North Americans." And he was demolished by her, once again. And he felt at once as big as the world, and as small as when she picked him up and tucked him into his bed. Nobody will ever write a book about my mother, but she will always be the color I see when I shut my eyes.